Alright, welcome to another installment of Baby Goose Garage. Depending on the first clip of this video, will determine whether or not this is going to be my truck. Say hello to Cecil and the current proud owner, Cole. This is possibly going to be my new truck depending on how well this compression test goes. So we're going to get to that, listening to music and eating sunflower seeds. We're going to pop all the spark plugs out, hook up the compression test. Hopefully I do it correctly. We'll see how that goes. But we're working in the night because it's winter, and you know, the winter does winter things, and the sun goes down at like just after noon now. So, you know, we'll figure it out. But anyways, we shall get to dismantling and removing his spark plugs. Why don't you go ahead and install or introduce Cecil to the Baby Goose?
Well, she is cream of the crop. She's got the 5-speed, she's got the 4.0, she's got the 4-wheel drive, and she got the extra cab. So it's a pretty good truck. Unfortunately, it has 210,000 miles, so it's probably getting towards the end of its life, but we'll see. We'll see. With the compression test, it'll definitely tell us where it's, you know, how much life is left in it, but hopefully it's enough to keep going.
Yep, so we'll see. It also desperately needs...
Doesn't need anything.
It also desperately needs some new front tires.
Maybe just a little bit.
That's not a new fancy type of tread. That is, unfortunately, the way that is. And, yeah. It looks like an 8-ball. So, and then it needs a bumper. But that's besides the point. Really, the point here is to get this thing tested, make sure she's a good motor. And then, I think this one's a he. Cece's a girl, so I think this one needs to be a he based on standard.
Well, it has a stick.
Yeah, it has a stick, so it has to be a he. So this is he, this is Cecil, and Cecil will be a girl's name. So
for whatever reason, there's like strange burnt plastic down here. I don't know if that's kind of weird. I don't know. It's that little curb whiskers or something. I don't know what happened here. It's almost like someone had a propane heater real close up in here, and something happened. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Definitely don't have any idea how that happened. So we'll get to removing the spark plugs, and then we'll film it, see what happens. So yeah.
I've slipped. Tell me when.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's tight now.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
I don't know, but there's a key lock. It's really tight.
There's a little... Yep. Boys be boys.
Boys do find trains. Quite fascinating. I don't know what this did. I wanna see what it did.
Check your work.
Oh, I think that just tightened the brakes.
Oh, okay. You think if we turn it off, we could push it?
That would be so cool.
Push it back home. We found a train car. It's like 2 in the morning. So it's a new day. We could not get the adapter to fit into the spark plug hole. So it's about 3 days later. Cole's not here. It's just me. I'm going to attempt to do this on my own. We'll see if the one I just got works. But basically the threads on this adapter from my compression test, the threads are way too flat and chunky compared to the, almost there, the spark plug, which has way sharper threads. And even though this threads into the exact same things that the other one does, the block on the Ranger does not allow for it. So we're gonna try to get a good compression test. I just rented one from Harbor Freight right here, and we'll see how it goes, and then we'll see if Cecil has a heart, and if not, she goes back to Cole. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get at it and make sure he's got a good motor before I cough up money towards him. So I shall get on that. Okay, so like I said, we got all the spark plugs out, and this one does actually work. I got it all threaded in, and I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna crank it over, and then we'll see what the first cylinder does. I don't know if you're supposed to do this in a particular order or not. I'm just looking for PSI. We're shooting for above 100 on each cylinder, so we'll see what we get. My hopes are kind of high, but reality is telling me kind of low. But we'll see. Woo! Let's go. That's pretty high. Now it's time for the really unfun part, passenger side. This thing is so cluttered with hoses and stuff. There's only like a couple points to get your hand through. So I will try to thread this thing in. We'll see how that goes. So this is unrelated to the compression test, but I was wondering why it was running a little weird, which is what led me to the compression test problem. I just found this guy dangling all the way down there. So we're just gonna do one of these real quick. Boom. There you go. Just like that. All connected up now. So hopefully that helps the runnage, you know? Now, being that this is a V-style motor, there is a chance that any damage from the overheating only happened on that side, or didn't happen on that side, and did happen on this side. So there's a chance that this is going to be incredibly low compression. I'm really hoping not, but there's a chance. But now before looking at it, it kind of felt like this could just be placebo, but that it was like less compression. Like it felt like the starter wasn't struggling as much. Okay, I'm insane. Never mind. Never mind. That was just the theory. And I was wrong, and I'm insane. And I let the placebo affect me. Anyways, who's that? 120 PSI, baby. Let's go. 4 out of 6 cylinders, so we're already halfway better. I thought we were going to be like 80 PSI on each. So I'm happy with that. So we got 2 more to do. It's going to be horrible, but we'll try it. Alright, you'll just have to take my word for it, because the camera fell. But another 125, actually almost 130. I would say 130 on that one. Alright, so I'm off to go return the compression tester to O'Reilly's, the rented tool, whatnot, and then I'm going to get some spark plugs for Cecil, and then hopefully we can take it for a test drive and make sure everything's all fine and dandy. Yeah, pardon that. Anyways, hopefully we can take it for a test drive and make sure everything's all fine and dandy. And then we'll go from there. I know Cecil definitely needs a front bumper, so that's coming up because he rolled into a tree, and the tree destroyed the front bumper. I think I might have pictures of it. If I do, I'll put them up. But if I don't, then I won't put them up. So you'll be able to figure that out. But anyways, so yeah. Also, remember to always gap your spark plugs with a spark plug gapper, and don't go based on what the old one was. Go based on Google or your owner's manual, depending on which one you have. I only have Google because I don't have an owner's manual for this. So that is the key to getting correct spark. Otherwise, if you just slap them in, it can be all sorts of wrong. So just follow instructions and don't redneck it. Alright, I got all the spark plugs and wires hooked up. So you can see down in there on each side. Now I'm going to clean all this off, throw in our fuel pump relay, and then go ahead and start her up, and hopefully she runs. In case you were wondering, it's this one right here. Ta-da! All right. Well, I took her out on her maiden voyage. Went about 20 miles, probably in total. Well, it was probably less than that, maybe like 15. But nothing too alarming. Didn't get too hot. Didn't make any new noises. So I think I might be purchasing it. We'll see what happens, but you know, We'll see if she's the new addition, or Cecil. We'll see if he's the new addition to the fleet.